Hello. Girl, my voice ain't right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Hey, this is gonna be a quick little recap, little chit chats, about the Carlos King little late night talk show. It's like, girl, it's like what? Sorry about that. It's kind of like Watch What Happens Live. It's a black version. It's a black version. And whatnot. So I want to get into that. But y'all know first thing first, if you have not done so already, make sure to please subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and dot. Okay. Do not forget to also like the video, comment in the comment section here that hit the share button because it's a good thing to do. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner everywhere. I am here. My makeup is a bit smudged, but that's fine. But I also don't feel like being on camera. It is a little little tsunami storm here right now. So I'm hoping my signal don't be weird because it's been weird all day and whatever. Okay, I've been live, honey, all day. Okay, been live since around 2:30, and this is my last live of the day. So I hope y'all enjoy. Do not forget when you're done, damn it, to go and watch my Love and Marriage Huntsville review, my Love and Marriage DC review, the Wanda, live review that we did as well. And then now we have this one. Okay, yes, we are back. We're back. Okay, for the fourth time today, ain't the fourth time, Lord Jesus. But the nightcap was messy. Andy, who watch what happened last? Who? I agree. Yeah, you just made it. Hey, everyone who's watching the live and also to those who will be watching the replay. Okay, it was everything. Okay, come through with the back-to-back live. I love it. I'm usually not a back-to-back live this much person, but again, all these shows that is going on is a whole bunch to be dealt with. Because you want to discuss stuff, okay? And sometimes it's better when I have conversations with the JayBirds versus just talking to the camera to myself. Ain't nobody here, okay? But hey, okay? Nightcap was like Watch What Happens Live, Hood Twin from the other side of the track. Now, when Carlos King first announced that he was gonna have a whole little his own late night talk show, I was like, what is it gonna be? Okay, what's it gonna be? That's what I'm wondering. What's it gonna be? It's your first time here, but welcome. Okay, welcome. We have a good time all the time. Comment and have you liked the video? Like the video, please. Thank you. But when I first heard it announced that he was going to have his own show, I was like, what is it going to be like? Like, is it going to be a real talk show, a little game show? What he gonna get? What he gonna do? Because Carlos King is extra at almost all the time or whatever. And I was like, is he going to be nice to people? Is he going to have guests? Like, I just didn't know what he wanted to do. And I am so tired, y'all. I was pleasantly surprised. Okay, I was entertained. It's only 30 minutes. It came on right after Love and Marriage DC. It will only be on Saturdays. It's only one night a week. And it makes sense. I feel like he did this so that he can be able to talk about his, own shows. I'm probably assuming Bell Collector will be back soon. So this week we can talk about both of the Marriage shows and also Bell Collective. If we get the second season of Encore soon, okay, he can probably do this as well. So again, it's cute. It's a cute little thing. But I was, yes, he had a little dog. The only part I was like, why are we standing around here? Like, what we standing up for? Okay, now his first guest, was Mel and Monique. Let me say, I feel like they both looked amazing. Okay, okay, faces, gore, and just. Now, folks been saying that Mel face look a little different, and I'm like, I don't think Mel face looks different. I think she's just a little bit older than like season 1. And she's been trying different makeups and stuff, different, hair pieces and stuff. But I still think both her and Monique look gorgeous absolutely. You can't tell me no different. Okay. Um, I'm happy. Carlos says the show. Me too. I feel like with Watch What Happens Live, that is fully about mostly the white housewives or whatever. Yes, we know that Andy also has on some of the black cast members as well, but it still feels like, it's about Andy and the white folk. And some things Andy can't say. And I also feel like some things Andy won't do. I feel like some things Andy won't bring up, but he may allow other folk to bring it up just to let that part be the messiest of it all. I like how he had them, like he was dressed up in little tux. Okay. Him and that dog and stuff. I was like, what is we doing? Okay. Now, the little dog to me reminded me of Andy because Andy used to have his dog on the show when it first started with Watch What Happens Live. So I do feel like Carlos was like being a little bit shady, a little bit messy, okay, or whatever. But again, having a good time nonetheless. It was funny. It was funny. Okay, let's see. It was good, but I thought Carlos was doing a bit much, putting the cloth over his face. Yeah, and I think because this was the first show, sometimes you have to find your footing. So I also feel like what we're seeing now, it may shift a little bit as he do more episodes, as they see what works and what does not work. I was confused about them standing there. I'm like, why are they standing around at the little thing? Is it a cocktail hour? I guess it's cocktail hour. And that's fine. Okay. They both look great. They look beautiful. Look amazing. The wig color makes it, because with her having darker hair, her faces look different. I agree. Male faces filled out because she look thick. Look thick. Now that she has put on a couple pounds, but she was already a slim woman, and she's still a slim woman. Her face is just, it's a little fuller, okay, but still looking absolutely. But the shade that was being thrown with the questions, with the segments. Now, first of all, I did not know that Carlos I did not know Carlos was from Detroit. Okay, did not know, because I be trying not to be found. I don't be having time to figure out who are from the D and who are not. So it's cool to find out that Carlos is from Detroit. That was a nice thing. So okay, so he here, and him just being proud of himself from where he came from and where he is now. Okay, what he is accomplishing in his life. Okay, now he had it was like a sip and see chit chat about the fight from Huntsville. Okay, between the ladies. He asked Mel about Maurice saying all the drama with Mel being the epicenter. Okay, her being the common denominator of everything. Mel, how do you feel about Maurice saying that you are the person that all the drama is surrounded with and by and all of that? And Mel told, look, we're coming from the least relevant person on the show. I can see how I could be the center of the drama, but ain't he the lawyer who got caught in the lie? I said he was a lawyer who got caught in the lie, and we can say Maurice is the least relevant person on the show. Because even when Kimmy is the point of a storyline or whatever, it's never really Kimmy and Maurice. It's usually always Kimmy, okay? And I'm like, Maurice is not that relevant, okay? I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Mel came to match the shade that Carlos was going to force her to throw. Because this is my thing. Carlos was asking her questions that he knew she would have to have a shady response. Okay, because he didn't have to ask Mel what she thought about what Maurice said, and not at all. Okay, but however, asking her that made her say, "Okay, I'm gonna let you know how I feel." He's not relevant. Okay, so for him trying to make me the point of the matter makes him relevant, which means I am the one we are all centered around. And not only that, he's a whole lawyer that got caught in a whole lie. Which is why his brother then went and put a picture on Instagram that caused more of the bullshit. Okay. Yeah. Carlos knew the assignment. Okay. He was aware. And I also think OWN now fully knows how reality TV, Black culture, okay, our Black shows, is going to be pivotal in their network getting higher. OWN could actually be better than Bravo if done right. Okay, it really, 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 really can. And I think Carlos will be a helping hand in that. Okay, now Carlos also asked Monique, whose side was she on in the whole debacle of Mel and Tisha and Stormy and Destiny. Okay, and she said I was on Mel's side in general, mainly because it did not seem like Mel or Stormy came with negative energy on some rah-rah shit. And I said before, they did not come in there like they wanted to fight. That is not what they did. So, and for that reason, I agree with Monique. Mel and Stormy did not come in with that energy. Okay, they didn't really want to fight at that point in time. Okay, that really wasn't what it was, if you ask me. And so I was like, it just that's what it is. She also brought up how Stormy was asking questions that people wanted to know, and I was like, she was. Now, I know folk were saying that she was being messy. It wasn't about her. Why Stormy asked all those questions? It was like, she said Stormy was just asking questions that was met with shade and mocking. And so that's how things escalated. And I'm like, that's true. That's true. Okay, let's see. You're so right. I believe that too. They can be the good channel. The good channel. Okay. Yeah, they did not come in with negative energy. I agree with Monique. And this is the thing. You cannot come in with negative energy and then still get into some bullshit. Okay. Because that's just what it was. Now, let's see. OWN has good scripted shows and docs during the week and good on the weekends. And that's why they have weekends on OWN. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. I can't wait for the show to come back. All Rise. Okay, there are a lot of shows on OWN that I feel like are great shows. We love to see it all up and through. Okay. Someone was asking legit questions, but was met with the rah and the rah. She was. And not only that, again, for me, it's cool when we can kind of see other perspectives when they go live and say things again. I'll repeat it again. Stormy point was we were sitting up there for all them hours, and I had already heard Mel's side. I wanted to hear Destiny's side. Okay? And I was asking questions that anybody else who wants to know what is going on, what's happening, would want to know. Okay? Stormy wants to know where the friendship fell apart and Destiny didn't have to get an attitude with Stormy. I believe it was about the money. Destiny's Stormy about the money. Honey, I don't know. But yeah, she was asking regular questions. That's all. That's what it was. Okay. Let's see. I don't feel like Destiny was mocking Stormy. They both were trying to have the last word. They were. That's true. Okay. Hey Sam. Maybe I need to watch over this episode because look, this is the thing about I think when people watch shows just for fun, you miss stuff because you're just watching it. You know what I'm saying? But for reviewers, for us, sometimes we have to like rewatch things, take notes, think about stuff because it can't be as easy as it is when you're just kind of watching it. So sometimes we do see stuff in our own way based on us trying to decipher episodes or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? It's their own. Now, he asked Mel, okay, about Martell saying how Mel only wants yes women around her to do her dirty work. And I'm like, oh, he's asking her all the shady and messy questions or whatever, because asking Mel a question about Martell, I feel like would not be met with anything except, man, fuck that man. Okay? Fuck him. Okay? I don't want that man. Leave me be. But again, because he said that to Tiffany, how Mel only wants just women around her, whatever, and eventually you'll be done too. And she like, I have been handling things on my own since season 1. I have always said what I want to say, so I don't need help. And I do feel like Mel sometimes in the past will hold back and not say shit. I think since Martell that was known to be cheating and it was out, I do feel like Mel got more open in saying what she wanted to say. I do think her mouth got real loose. And she was holding back less and less and less. I think this season for sure, Mel ain't letting nothing ride. And that's her prerogative, truth be told, because it's like it can be on bullshit. Because if not, what we here for? So I don't think Mel only wants just women around her per se. But no one wants people around them who be on bullshit either. So it's, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe Martell at all. And but I also don't think that Mel is this horrible woman using person who only wants people around her that's on her side. I don't believe that, because I don't think that Stormy's that kind of person. I think that will cause Mel and Stormy to get into a fight. Um Anything Mel reference will always trigger Martell. I don't know why they mention or ask him anything. He despises that woman for real. Because she left his ass. I think Martell fully felt like she would never leave. So I think that's why when Mel responds to whatever he said, whenever she's asked about something, she kind of just doesn't even really fully address what he said. Because I think her boundary is, I don't have time for that man. So she answers the question in the way where I answered the question, but I'm not going to really address him. I'll address what was said and how that pertains to how I feel and what I'm going through. And I'm like, that's smart. That's smart. Desi asked them for a 15K sponsorship, but when her VP went over it, didn't make it. When her VP went over it, it didn't make sense. Oh yeah, that happened. That was from before. Yeah, that part we already know. So I think this point could be that Stormy felt like Destiny felt some kind of way, and that's why Destiny was over here, you know what I'm saying, on some BS and how she was mocking Stormy. But I mean, at the end of the day, people need to grow up. Okay, forget Martell. What? You know, Martell bad at Mel because she left, and now he's broken Dusty. Because he is broken and he is Dusty. Okay, you can tell Mel had the money. I don't say Mel had the money. Mel was the one who was making shit happen. Mel was the one with like the thought process on how to get to the next level of success. Because Martell has been struggling since having to partner with other people. You know what I'm saying? And the life that not only he had, but that Cold Star was getting because the money was coming in. Now both of their lives are different, Cold Star and Martell. And I do feel like, you know, Mel, her life isn't perfect. It isn't at all. But she's consistently working and booking gigs or whatever, and no one is looking at her sideways. She not having to figure out where her next meal gonna come from. Unlike Martell, okay. Naomi left him dead broke. That's why he big mad. Destiny getting so mad she stands up ready to fight. Was so over the top and unnecessary. Makes me think Destiny becomes insecure around them and she starts to do too much. That's possible. That's possible. Mel is such a hard worker and goes after multiple bags. Okay. Multiple. Okay. Now he asked Mel about giving Destiny some money. Because we know social media, there was a bit of a back and forth on social media between Mel and Destiny. With Destiny bringing up how I think Destiny brought up how Mel wasn't good friends. Mel brought up how she had helped her financially or whatever. And Mel's response is, you know, trying to elaborate on what happened between her and Destiny, you know, and all the stuff, whatever, was that, you know, she called me a liar and a massive manipulator. I think she said that on our interview. Honestly, I really do. And she said the reason she posted what she posted was in defense of herself. Okay. I want to remind her on how I have been a great friend to her. Okay. That you don't even have to ask me for stuff. If I see you need something, then I'm going to help. You don't have to ask for help. I'll do it. And she said, if I come to your house and there's a bill on the door, there's a utility notice on your door, You don't have to ask me for help. Meaning I can see that you need help by the late notice on your front door that you ain't paid a bill. And as your friends, I'll help you in that. And then Carlos asked, well, how much did you send her? And Mel said I sent her a total of almost $6,000. I said $6? Okay. And Carlos asked, I pay y'all that much? I don't know, Carlos, do you? Because we gonna make it be truthful. I honestly feel like Mel's biggest check don't come from love marriage at all. Okay. But Mel explaining Destiny out here making it seem as if I wasn't a good friend to her. And if that's how you feel, that's some bullshit. Because without asking me for help, I helped you pay your bills by sending you almost $6,000. So you can't ever say I was not a good friend to you. And I'm going to say this. I don't feel like anybody should bring up what you do for a friend. But I also feel like you can't make it seem as if someone was a bad friend when y'all were friends and then expect them not to clap back. Okay. I have not fell out with a friend in years. Okay. The last friendship I had that fell out was a group of friends. And the one girl was like, I never liked you. Bitch, I didn't know. I had no idea. And when someone can say how they felt during the friendship, that's on them, that ain't on me. It ain't on me at all. But I would never say while we were friends, I did this, I did that. I wouldn't do that. However, if you trying to publicly tell people, well, when we were friends, she wasn't a good friend, bitch, I helped you do A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So how was I not a good friend at that point in time? If you're saying currently now that we're beat out, I'm not there for you anymore, you're right, because we're not friends no more, bitch. It ain't that some of it. So it's a difference between someone trying to toss something in your face and bring up what they've done for you as a way to make you feel like they need you versus someone saying in the best of times, you weren't even a real good friend to me. Bitch, I paid your fucking $6,000. I paid a bill, a couple G bill for you. I just feel like it's just a little bit different. I'm saying it would have been a little bit different for me. Hold on, y'all. This is DJ. Hey, DJ. I'm gonna call you back. I'm on live, okay? What's up? What's wrong? It's raining really bad right now, right? No, just stay till it stops raining. I'll text your mom and tell her. Okay. Okay. TT do this. So yeah, so for me, that's the difference between what it is when, I don't think what she did was wrong. I don't think Mel, just saying she can't say that I was a bad friend and I helped her pay bills. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm like, girl, bye. Now again, but $6K? A whole $6K? Okay. Now he also asked Monique about what made her my what you doing? Oh no, I was on live, but DJ called me because y'all was asking your phone. Whatever friend house he at because it's raining real bad. He said he didn't want to drive in the rain, so I told him he could stay until the rain stops. Did you tell Veronica? Okay. All right. You gotta be working, family comes first. Anyway, but again, he then asked Monique what made her come back to reality TV. And I like her answering, saying how, it really wasn't about her ever giving up on, TV. It was how that other situation, that other show, it put her in a bad situation. Now, I wish she would have worded that better because people don't take that as her saying, oh, she gonna make it seem as if the fight was the show's fault. I don't think she meant that. I think she meant the aftermath and how she was treated after that is what she was saying was on BS. And I agree. I think everybody want, come hook a crook, feel one kind of way or the other about the whole Monique and Candace fight. We're not here to negate that at all. I do think after the fight happened, the way she was treated was on BS. The fact that they made it seem as if she didn't have a right to feel how she feel was on BS. And even at the reunion, them not holding other folks accountable, Gizelle, was on BS. And even how she felt like they were trying to downplay her and her character. Okay, right. Boom. I agree. So yeah, that's the male thing. I just seen that or whatever. But again, Monique brought up how, I'm saying, she is okay being back. This show is a whole new show. Okay, and she hopes it's gonna be better because the other situation was kind of crazy. Yes, he's driving now. He just got his own. We just got him a car. Not we. He got a whole new car. Last week. Yeah, like he's had his car for like a week or two. So yeah, he's driving now. It's like, oh my god. So he had to ask us, can he stay later at a friend's house? Mel had the right to speak her truth. I agree. I'm telling you, I was on the phone with you. I couldn't see some of y'all comments because I was focused. Let's see. If Mel was my daughter, I would have been get on Wanda's ass. Okay. That was tacky as fuck for Mel to say how much she gave Destiny. Why would you throw that up in someone's face? Well, I get your point. I do. And again, I still feel like because Destiny has been doing interviews, and I'm sure Mel has been seeing them. And in the interviews that Destiny has been doing, and speaking on Mel, I think at this point, Mel feel like I don't have to sit up here and not speak my truth about what happened because you saying what you saying. So I see your point. I don't think she's throwing it in her face. I think she's responding to what she's hearing Destiny say. And I'm saying that based on us interviewing Destiny and what she said. That I'm sure Mel saw, and I'm sure Mel felt some kind of way. And so for those reasons, Mel, in my opinion, is responding to Destiny and not trying to out the blue throw something in her face for no reason. And again, you should never, you can't make, because at some point Mel wasn't a friend because we seen it. We seen them both having a good friendship. So, you know what I'm saying? I hate when someone do something for me and threw it back at me. Some folks do that. An arguments family will do it too. It's a low blow. It's unfair fights. That's why I don't ask nobody for nothing. She didn't throw it back in her face. She informed how good of a friend she was. Destiny is really awful. You trash Mel with toxic ex-husband, but I bet she enjoyed spending that $6K. Destiny had done 3 interviews trading Mel. I'm glad Mel spoke up. Cause like no tea, no shade. She interviewed with us. She just recently did one with DJ Pretty Sky. She also did one with she's done a few. Even since our interview, since then I think she's done like 3 or 4 other ones. And I'm sure Mel is seeing what's being said. And to me, that doesn't make Mel, I don't think Mel's being malicious in what she's doing. Everyone, even Destiny doing interviews is in response to what she feel like isn't being shown on the show. So everyone is basically in I'm going, defend myself mode. Okay. She clapped back. What do you? So it's like people wanted Destiny to speak, and she spoke, and she said what she said. And when you say what you say, people have a response. So I mean, if you say I'm not a good friend, if you say I'm on BS or whatever, then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Why would a good friend try to downplay and speak ill of her friend? How bad of a friend She was. I first thought Mel was wrong for saying, but Destiny has been using master manipulator in the same way. Martell has been calling the Mel that and saying it's others. Okay, so it's like, and look, I'm team JayLeesCorner. Okay, I'm just trying to explain to y'all reasons as to why things are being done and being said. Okay, Stormy is a multi-millionaire and can never be a yes person. From $800 to a multi-million-dollar company. She's a boss, and that's why I said she isn't a yes. Isn't a yes woman. She isn't, and I like it because again, some of these things we don't know if you don't watch it. Like sometimes I don't even know because I can't see all the lives, but I saw Stormy live, and she has a multi-million-dollar business that she's built before even being on. Because none of us knew Stormy, and she already had a whole business, a whole husband. You know what I'm saying? So she already had these things or whatever. So again, I don't think that she's a yes woman at all. You know, but teach their own. People need to realize that a person will use you to get what they want. Now she's a user. Mel didn't say anything wrong. They have all talk about her up and down. Okay, I from the cast would never like Mel. So all right, put that one up later. Mel has a right to speak her truth. Carlos gave Mel her flowers last night, Queen of Huntsville. Because look, Mel is the people watched and continue watching based on the foolishness of Martell and Mel, also living with Tisha and Marceau. But Mel, to me, has had to be the most open of all the cast because her husband was cheating. The side chick was public. Okay, they both were pregnant, had kids about a year apart, if maybe same age, or whatever. So the reason she's the queen of Huntsville is based on what she had to go through and where she is now. I still like Kimmy. I like Tisha too. I like Stormy. I like Destiny. Okay, I think I guess so. It's an ensemble cast, but no one can negate that Mel is kind of the epicenter of the show. Okay, so if you don't want people throwing up in your face what they've done for you, then you don't go around telling anyone that will listen how bad she has been to you. And that's true. Because even on the season, we see her going to Kimmy, to Tisha, to Martell, and to Maurice. We haven't seen her go to Marcel yet. We haven't seen that. Speaking how she feel about Mel. And that's Destiny's truth. That's what she feels. But when Mel sees it, for people to feel like Mel does not have a response to what's being said about her, it's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. He asked the question and she answered. Okay. But let's move on. Okay. Now, also, Carlos asked Monique if she's heard from anybody else from Potomac. Okay. I talked to Karen and Athy often. I'm cool with them, and those are the only people that matter. Meaning, fuck, who is it? Gizelle, Wendy, Robin. I don't even think Skylar was there yet, but them, fuck them. I don't care about them. And she also brings up how Andy did reach out to her once the show was announced that there's not any bad love between her and Andy. I was like, okay. Let's see. Kimmy is a bone carrier this season, so we can't forget about her lying ass husband. Get the heat up our lying ass husband. Okay, and leave it on me. I was like, I mean, that can happen. You never know. But it is. So we then have a fan question. Okay, a little fan question asking Monique if she felt slighted to not be on the top 10 greatest housewife list that Carlos did, and that she agreed that if she agrees with Gizelle being on the list. Now we know Monique was on there for 4 seasons, and everything. We know that she was on there for 4 seasons. I don't think Monique should have been on a top 10 housewife list. Now, top 15, sure. I think the way Monique came on, held her own, and then left on her own terms, make her a great housewife. But she could have been number 11. You know what I'm saying? I'll give her that. So, I don't know. Now, when Monique said he can have his wrong opinion or whatever, but she's like, I get it. As a viewer, as far as Gizelle, as a viewer, people who don't know how to dress, who bring up all the drama and the mess because they're miserable, who can't keep a man, and has had the most men for the most seasons, they should be on the list. I'm like, damn, you just read Gizelle down. Okay, read Gizelle down. I think we've all said that Gizelle gets too high praise on the show. I do feel like Gizelle has never been the storyline. I think Gizelle makes herself a storyline, attaching herself to other folks' storylines. And when Monique then said that, I think Karen should have had that spot because Karen is the one who provides the storyline, not Gizelle. I'm like, that's true. That's true. It's absolutely true. Gizelle is not a storyline. She isn't. They will continue to have her on, and that's fine, But I was like, Gizelle could also be on it, but not as like a greatest housewife. Because half the time she don't even respond to shit. Half the time she don't acknowledge shit. So greatest, no. Truth be told, Monique could have probably been higher than Gizelle because at least Monique had storylines for four seasons, and Gizelle has never really had that at all. Okay. It was a good read. Okay. She can't dress, and it was her saying she brings all the drama mess because she's miserable. Okay, because she's miserable. I was like, ooh, but whatever. But I was like, and Mel was like, I know about being people's storylines. I'm looking like, let's see, Gizelle and Destiny never have, honey. Okay, now I want y'all to go ahead and like the video, please, and thank you. Because liking is the thing to do. Now, we get to this whole word on tree with Wanda. And this was the messiest mess I had seen. Okay. So, the fact that it was Wanda saying stuff, how no one can get mad when a hoe called them a bitch. Okay. Wanda said no one should get mad. No one should get mad yet when a hoe called them a bitch. I was like, did you just call me a hoe? I think she called me a hoe. I think Wanda. Okay. And so she said that those are wild, loose animals who can't be controlled. I told Tisha, don't get mad when a hoe call you a bitch. Tell that hoe to respect my name and call me the HBIC. I said, this is what you told. This what? Honey, first of all, Carlos, because I feel like that was recorded for a reason. Okay, I also feel like Carlos was messy for that. Because we know that Mel called Tisha a bitch in that last scene. And so Wanda's basically now calling Mel a hoe. It's crazy to me. And I was like, if Mel go off, that's what's gonna be. And I was like, I don't know what to do. So Mel then said, I have to first even process what she said or whatever. But again, it's just uncouth at how she's talking. And I was like, oh, girl, Jesus. And so Monique then asked, does she have a man? Asking if Wanda has a man, okay? Because she said was, because when older moms are all in their kids' business, it usually because they don't have a good, bond with someone who they're with. And we know that Wanda has a husband and a boyfriend, okay? And then Mel said, well, she's a husband and a boyfriend, but you might be right. But also, her baby daddy be in my DMs and liking my stories. And then Carlos had this reaction.
Wanda's baby's father be in your DMs. How old is this man?
I don't know. Ask Tisha. It's her daddy.
Wanda's baby's father be in your DMs. How old is this man?
I don't know. Ask Tisha. It's her daddy.
Honey, the fact that she said, ask Tisha, it's her daddy. I said, that is her daddy. Honey, why is Tisha daddy in Mel's DMs? I was like, I was just shocked. I don't know what to do. Because Mel, that was a bomb. Okay, that was a bomb. Honey, yes, Tisha daddy. I was like, oh, bitch, what happened now? Because I don't watch the shows live. Any show I review, I watch it back on my DVR. And so I was like, not Tisha daddy. Tisha daddy. Honey, messy took me. But it's the thing, Mel was on her live because Mel went live after the episode and after the TV show and the after show thing, whatever it's called. In her live, she said, I got all the smoke. Whoever wanted me, I got it all. They should not be poking because I can let all my stuff out. I was like, flatline. Okay. Flatline. Mel said in her live, I'm not letting shit ride no more. I got all the smoke. If we think about it, people say Mel let other folks handle her shit and she ain't this season, Mel letting it all go. Ask Tisha, it's her daddy. I was like, is it? Again, let's replay.
Wanda's baby's father be in your DMs. How old is this man?
I don't know. Ask Tisha. It's her daddy.
Wanda's baby's father be in your DMs. How old is this man?
I don't know. Ask Tisha. It's her daddy.
It's Tisha daddy. Now, I don't know how old her daddy is. I don't know. But that lady said that lady daddy in her DMs. Okay. Then on her live, on Mel's live, when she was talking about it, Mel was like, I'm going to have a special discount. Y'all get 20% off, my 7th Avenue products. Use the code ZADDY. I was like, not Z. She's like, it's ZADDY. I was like, yes, that's why the product was 20% off, because she gave it the discount code was ZADDY. I was like, Mel playing chess, not checkers again. And what Mel said in her live, the live was on my channel. Go ahead and watch it. Mel said, I'm going to clap back. And don't act like I don't have stuff I can expose. Knocking them down one by one. Now, let me say this. I can't wait to Wanda's live, honey. I can't wait to, because I'm sure once Wanda figure out what Mel said, it's going to be mess in the seat, okay? She's going to get it from Wanda. Okay? I'm here for Mel, want all the smoke. Mel is running. No, she not. Mel not running her brand at all. There's people was still buying shit. You know what I'm saying? When she said this, she said this, what's today? It's Sunday. So yeah, she said this yesterday. Okay. Yesterday. So, I mean, yeah, she's tired of people coming for her. And it's like, and Mel also admits everyone on the show has messy moments. Not just her. Okay. But as she said, if you want to hold that man's ass, Tisha, it's her daddy, honey. And that to me was the end of the show because nothing said after that mattered. Majority of the cast has dragged Mel by her wig strap. She tried to take it the high road. She wanted to go to hell. All of them, as Funky would say. Do a whole sale with the code. Mel smart. Mel goes live after every episode. And as she speaks a little bit about the episode, she speaks about her products. And she'll give a code for a discount. And folks then go get the discounted code. And they shop. So, I mean, you know, Mel sold 711 sweatshirts in 1 hour. Letitia tried to be a joke, but she put money in her. Right. It's smart. Oh, because Monique it was shocking. Ask Tisha, it's her daddy. I was like, oh my God. No, what is happening? No. Okay, not your mama and your daddy coming for me. But you know what? That could be a reason as to why Wanda don't like Mel too, because her baby daddy is in the lady DMs. Mel was smart. Because when you try to figure out what Zaddy is about, it's on tie ends her products. Smart. No, Mel is not running her brand. It was quite smart to do the sale with Zaddy code. I bet people shopped just because they thought that was funny as hell. Okay. Got my Zaddy discount. Got my Zaddy stuff. Or whatever. It was smart. Sick of the whole fucking family. Whole fucking family. Okay. Whole fucking family. Wanda wants to be Mel and the daddy just want me. Marcel looks at like she's a piece of candy, and now her daddy wants to taste. Tisha has been bringing a butter knife to knife fight where Mel has a fully loaded AK. AK-47. It's gonna be interesting to see if Kimmy comes for her at the reunion, talking about Maurice, unimportant as Mel didn't hold back, and I'm proud as fuck. She is very strategic with promoting her products. I don't think Kimmy should come for Mel because Maurice came for Mel. So Kimmy should sit down and let her husband accept this heat that he put on, because you tried to and the reason Kimmy should not be upset is because Kimmy was not even agreeing with what he was saying. So I hope Kimmy don't try to make an issue between her and Mel, because that's Maurice's fault. And Kimmy has been where her husband not interested on the show. Kimmy is. You know what I'm saying? Kimmy is. The Scotts have been dragging Miss Van for over a year. This isn't the first time that Melly has shut Maurice down. Mel does push the product a lot during her live. I guess Mel has changed to me. Season 1, she seemed to be much sweeter. I mean, you only can be sweet for so long before you tired of the bullshit. And then a little bit of a little bit of heat comes off of your shoulders, and you get that heat. I think people expect Mel to keep taking the high road, even when folks coming at her. And, some people claim she's this messy, whatever person. Will let her be that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I still have to go to Marcel's IG to see how he shaded Miss Van with the pop bottles. Miss Van broke it down, but I still want to see it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know at all. But that is all I have for y'all, because my signal is still kind of weird. It's still stormy here. And I'm tired. Y'all have been on lives all day. Make sure to like the video, you know what I'm saying, get the views up and stuff. Let's see, Mel made 100K off social media alone in the first quarter of 2022. She's winning big time. She is Mel. Look, I tell my regular friends, social media is free promotion. If you're not using your social media to promote what you got going on, then you're a fool. Even if no one see your shit today, that don't mean in 5 more years they can't go back and see where you started from. You should always be the one out here, showcase. That's why I'm always on IG posting what I'm doing. I'm gonna be live here. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep the audience engaged one way or the other. So again, Mel's smart, and I ain't saying Mel perfect. I ain't saying that she's an angel. What I'm saying is Mel is playing chess, not checkers. Yep. This is my 4th live of the day. 4th. Okay. I got a whole headache. I'm tired. My body is sore. Okay, it's a lot going on, but I had to come to y'all and get this stuff out the way. Now I'm gonna possibly be live. I may come live at the Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know yet. If at 9:30 you around here, and see me on, come on, see me. Otherwise, I'll have to do a live maybe tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. But I try to give y'all all the content I can because that's the thing I have to do. To get things done. Okay. My mom, listen to my mom. Okay. Hey, mom. Subscribe to my channel. Like the video. I thank y'all for being here and stuff. I'm going to wind it down. So people keep asking about the treadmill. I'm going to do a video about the treadmill right tomorrow on my way to work. The treadmill is put together. It is here. It's put together. It's being utilized and all of that. I just kept forgetting to make an updated video. But a quick guess is in here and stuff. So that's what it is. But yeah. So I hope y'all had a good time today. Go back to my channel, watch the other 3 videos that I did besides this one. I'll have more up either later today or tomorrow. I'll be live on Tuesday evening to do Basketball Wives and a couple of retreats. So yeah, the panel this week is on my channel. So y'all know this Thursday, it's on me and stuff. So other than that, I'm gonna leave y'all here. Thanks for being around here. Okay, thank you for being around here. Okay, but I have to go. Peace out. I love you all. Gotta go. Bye.